Welcome to the Hot Girl Hotline. What's your dilemma? How can I help you?
I want to go out and be social, but I also love staying in my bed.
Okay, this is a very common issue. You want to be out there living your best life, making memories, but you're addicted to being in bed. I get it. We've all been there. Here's the fix. It's all about balance, okay? Going out, saying yes, being social, it doesn't mean that you have to be a 24/7 party girl. Sure, there are girls out there who love clubbing and dancing and blah, blah, blah. If that's not your vibe, that's not your vibe. To have a social life, you just need to say yes to the right things. If I were you, I would set a rule. If you said no last weekend, say yes this weekend. Have one weekend on, one weekend off. This will kind of force you out of your comfort zone a little bit without having to say yes every single weekend, every single opportunity that comes up. You should make socializing fit your vibe. So if clubbing until 3 a.m. makes you feel physically ill, because same, I'm not a clubbing girly, but I still love a girl's night out as much as the next person, I just like to make it fit my vibe, and all of my friends know that about me. You can always opt for a more low-key girls' dinner, have a couple of glasses of wine and still be back home by 9 p.m. That is absolutely my vibe. Whatever your vibe is, just propose that kind of a plan. You can use the leave early hack. So tell yourself, I'm only gonna go for an hour and I'll leave early. If you're listening to all of this and you're like, Scarlett, but all my friends wanna do is go out clubbing or partying, that's all they ever ask me to do. Use the leave early hack. Tell yourself, okay, I'm literally just gonna go for an hour and I will leave early, call it a night. I'll just stay for one drink and then I'll leave early. Sometimes you'll be having fun in the moment and you'll end up wanting to stay a little bit longer. If not, that's fine. You went for a little bit, you got a little bit of social interaction. You'll feel better about yourself and more fulfilled, but you only went for an hour. If you're not enjoying it, your bed's always there. It's not going anywhere. You can get back into bed after your 1 hour of partying, no problem. And my last piece of advice is to plan social and cozy nights. Okay, if you're just like the ultimate chill girl, find other friends who are like you and enjoy that. You can literally invite a girlfriend over to just binge watch chick flicks or read books and drink wine and gossip. Like, I have a friend like that. We do that all the time and it's my favorite thing ever. We literally just hang out, listen to Taylor Swift and drink wine, and those are my favorite nights. I mean, if you're not a drinker, find other friends who aren't drinkers as well. Like, put yourself out there with other girls who have similar interests to you, and you can socialize with them doing the things that are cozy and enjoyable to you. Caller, your prescription is one super fun night out this week. Organize something really fun with your girlfriends, push yourself outside of your comfort zone, and then organize one super lazy self-care night where you literally just rot in bed and binge watch Gossip Girl, because balance is hot. So a very quick and brief interruption from today's YouTube video, because I want to show you guys my big wardrobe refresh that I did on Edikted. Edikted is like my go-to website if I'm looking for it girl clothing. Everything they sell gives me like Y2K, girly 2000s it girl vibes, which is so my type of fashion. If you haven't been shopping there and that's your style as well, you've been missing out, because they have so many cute girly, glamorous it girl clothing. Like, it's so us. I'll put a link to Edikted's new arrivals page just down below, and I'll also link every single clothing item that I'm about to show you with my sizes. I always size up on Edikted. Their clothing can be very, very short and tiny and low-waisted, and that's such a vibe, but if you want them to be a little bit more on the modest side, I would recommend sizing up. Whether you're in autumn right now or you're in spring, I'm sure you'll find some style inspo in this haul. Let's get into it, let's go. This is everything that I picked up from Edikted. The first two items that I picked up, little denim mini skirt embellished with little charms, is studs which make a bow. This cute pink silky camisole is the perfect wardrobe staple that can be styled with lots of different bottoms. I also picked up this pleated denim skirt with silver studs on the waistband. Next, I picked up a gorgeous pair of tan leather micro mini shorts with studs and lace-up detailing, and I've paired it with this hot leopard print corset top. I'm obsessed with everything leopard at the moment, and this is an it girl essential. I'm obsessed with the black lace trim. The next one kind of gives me Hannah Montana vibes. Sequin black camisole. I already know I'm gonna get so much wear out of this. It's fully lined, so it's very comfortable. And another studded denim mini skirt. This one's in black, which is perfect for a night out or a daytime look. This baby pink mesh long sleeve bodysuit is a wardrobe staple. It's lined at the front so it's not too see-through. Perfect for in-between seasons. Anything that's pink and has flowers on it, I am so obsessed with. This is the perfect little strapless corset top. You could totally dress it up with a nice white skirt for a fancy dinner. This long sleeve t-shirt gives me hot babysitter in an early 2000s movie vibes. I love it. And as a girl who's obsessed with leopard print, what I find was this leopard print puffer jacket. This is the type of piece that you can throw over any outfit and it will immediately make it look more it girl. I wish I had these for my big Europe winter trip. I love jumpers like this because you can wear them so many different ways, completely off the shoulder or off one shoulder. This one's so soft and comfortable. I was robbed of wearing this zebra sequin mini dress to a club in the early 2000s. Ultimate it girl dress. I literally never want to take this off my body. And lastly, we have a little quarter zip New York tracksuit set. You can never have too many tracksuit sets. This one is so cute and comfortable. Love the preppy vibes. Like I said before, every single one of these items is linked in the description box. And thank you so much to Edikted for sponsoring this video. Honestly, it's such a dream to work with brands that I am so obsessed with anyway. All right, girls, let's get back to the video. Hello, you've called the Hot Girl Hotline. How can I help you?
How do I make new high-value friends who actually uplift me?
Okay, caller, welcome to the Hot Girl Hotline. Let's upgrade your social circle. Life is definitely too short for low vibe friendships, and we've all been there. Here's what to do. Okay, step one, I feel like not many people talk about this and it's so important. You have to become the type of friend who you want to attract. What does that mean? The energy that you put out attracts the energy that you receive. Level up your mindset, start the glow up from inside out, focus on being a really nice, positive person who compliments others, uplifts others, a good friend, supportive friend. Everything that you would want in a bestie, try and become that yourself and you will attract the right type of friend. Step number two is to go where the high value people are. Where are you going to find these high value friends? You're probably not going to find them in the club, in a really nasty TikTok comment section or Reddit forum. No. I would recommend joining spaces where people go to invest in themselves, like Pilates studios, workout classes, networking brunches, networking events in general, co-working spaces. If you're like an entrepreneur or you work for yourself, go to a co-working space, you can meet other people there, starting a new job, or my favorite good old-fashioned way, meeting people online, finding people with similar sort of vibes to you, which leads me to point number three, make the first move. Put yourself out there, slide into someone's DMs or approach that really cool girl at your Pilates studio and just say, hey, I really love your vibe. Like, would you be down to get coffee sometime? You'll be surprised. So many girls are just waiting for someone to approach them. She's probably thinking the same thing. If you guys obviously don't just say that if you've never spoken to her before, but if you've had a few conversations and you're like friendly, you're getting the vibe that she's really nice and friendly, she probably wants you to ask. She's probably thinking, I would love to get coffee with this girl, but I'm too nervous to ask her first. Everyone's too nervous. Just do it. Confident girls create friendships instead of waiting for them to happen. This is your life. Stop waiting around for the right things to happen, the right people to make the first move. Like, you're the main character of your own life, and what is the worst thing that's gonna happen? Like, I would be so surprised if that girl who you've had friendly conversations with at Pilates says a straight out, no, sorry, I'm not interested in getting coffee with you. And if she does do that, she's rude and You wouldn't want to be friends with her anyway. But like literally worst case scenario, she's like, yeah, we should totally do that sometime, and then never happen, and then it never happens. At least you put yourself out there and at least you tried. What I would recommend doing though is when you have that initial conversation and you ask about coffee, if she says, oh my God, yes, I would absolutely love that. Like she seems very interested and very willing to hang out with you, lock in a time and a date then and there. Don't wait, because when you wait and you drag it on, it might not happen. Like plans fall out. You need to have a set in stone time and place. Like, okay, so before next Tuesday's Pilates class, do you want to meet at the cafe next door for coffee? Like make sure it's locked in. And then step number 4 in creating a really good high value friendship is you need to look out for the red and the green flags. So obviously red flags in a friendship, they're competitive, they're always negative, they drain your energy, like you're left feeling really drained after hanging out with them. They only talk about themselves and never ask you questions about you. Those are just a few off the top of my head. Green flag friends, the good things to look out for. They're really supportive of you. They celebrate all of your wins. They inspire you to be better, to be the best version of yourself. And they make you feel really good after hanging out with them. When you leave the social interaction, you feel giddy, you feel happy, you feel like you're in a really good mood, you feel motivated and inspired. Those are green flags and things to look out for in a great friendship. If someone is not uplifting you, making you feel all those positive things, let them go, cut them off, see you later. We have no time for red flag friendships in 2025. Not worth it. There are so many new friends out there to be made, but if your circle is full with too many red flag friendships, how can you expect to find the green flag friendships if there's no room for anyone else? You have to sometimes let people go to let new people in. So caller, your Hot Girl Hotline prescription is be the energy that you want to attract. And don't be afraid to initiate the first move. Put yourself out there. I challenge you to ask one new friend out for coffee this week. Put yourself out there and see how it goes. I look forward to hearing back.
My makeup never lasts all day. How do I keep it flawless?
Okay, caller, your Hot Girl Hotline prescription is to figure out exactly what skincare routine is needed for your specific skin type. Invest in a good primer and a good setting spray. I look forward to hearing you report back. Have a beautiful day. Bye.
How do I smell good all day?
Okay, caller, your Hot Girl Hotline prescription is to start moisturizing twice a day. Start applying your perfume to your pressure points and apply perfume to your hairbrush. I look forward to hearing you report back and hearing whether or not you've been smelling amazing all day. Thanks for calling. Bye.
How do I stop comparing myself to other girls?
Okay, caller, your Hot Girl Hotline prescription is to focus on boosting your own confidence. Do a week of journaling and writing out 3 things you love about yourself every single day. Start saying positive affirmations about yourself and watch my YouTube video with all of my confidence tips and report back. Focus your time and energy into being the most confident version of yourself, and in turn, you'll stop comparing yourself to others. Good luck and thanks for calling. Bye. Hello and welcome to the Hot Girl Hotline. We're live. What's your question? How can I help you?
What do I do if my bestie is dating a guy I know is bad news?
Okay, this is a Hot Girl Hotline emergency. But don't worry, I've got you. Okay, I think first things first, you want to ask yourself, is this guy really a red flag? Or is he just giving ick? Is he just giving off your own personal icks? If he's genuinely a red flag, for example, he's like a cheater, a liar, a manipulator, a gaslighter, he's controlling, then yes, your concerns are very valid. If you just don't vibe with him, you don't like him, he's not your type of guy, you personally wouldn't want to date him, you find him annoying, whatever, or you maybe just don't think he's cute, that's fine as well, but that means it's not your decision to make. That is her choice. When you decide to bring this to your friend, you want to approach her with love. from a place of love, not a place of judgment, if that makes sense. So instead of saying, I can't stand him, you should dump him, that's gonna make her defensive. Instead of that, you should say, I just want you to be happy. Have you noticed insert red flag behavior? For example, hey girlfriend, I just want you to know that I support you no matter what, but have you also noticed that Jake seems to always be talking to other girls every time we're in the club? Have you been seeing that too, or is it just me? She might say it's just you, but at least you approached it very lightly. That leaves the conversation open. It allows her to share her thoughts without making her feel attacked. Now, this is the tricky thing. I think a lot of us have dealt with this in friendships. I've certainly had my fair share of it, where you share your concerns, you've expressed serious red flag behavior that friends, boyfriends have been doing, but they decide to stay because you know what, we all need to make our own mistakes. Let her learn, but stay ready. If she stays with him, sometimes people need to see things for themselves. Don't take it personally. You've done everything that you could have done. You tried to help her, but sometimes people will see things when they're ready to. You should definitely keep being her friend and listen to her, but don't enable bad behavior. So if she decides to stay with a guy who you know is cheating on her, don't sugarcoat it. If she listens, if she wants to vent to you, listen, support her, be there for her, but don't ever encourage bad behavior. And my last piece of advice is always be there for her. It's great to be there for your girlfriend, but make sure you protect your own energy too. If it starts to get too much and he's treating her really badly and she just won't listen, you can always remind her who she is and say, you deserve better and I'll be here when you see it too. If she pushes you away, that happens sometimes. Don't take it personally. She'll realize who's really in her corner when she needs you. And caller, your Hot Girl Hotline prescription is to speak with love, let her make her own choices, and be there without sacrificing your own peace. And if your suspicions were right and he's really that bad, the truth will always come out. Thanks for calling. Bye-bye. Okay, callers, I'm gonna put the phone down for now. I wanna keep this first little intro short and sweet to see how the video goes, see what your reactions are. If you guys like it, I'm more than happy to take plenty more calls and share all of my Hot Girl Hotline advice. If you wanna call the Hot Girl Hotline, my Instagram DMs are open. Send me a voice note and I might be able to feature some real callers in the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not already, and I look forward to taking your calls in the next episode. Have a gorgeous, glamorous week. I love you all. Bye.